This is a point-and-click detective puzzle game. The beginning. Mid-afternoon, Tangle Tower. Lake's Edge.
You ready, Sally?
Rimore, I've been standing here for 7.5 minutes.
Just checking.
Do you have the map?
Yeah, but it's basically blank. Did you read the case file? What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. It's really not a lot to go on.
Oh, what's this?
Did you read it?
Yeah, I'll read it on the way to the crime scene.
There's already a murder. Freya Fellow, 19 years old, died whilst painting a portrait of Flora Fellow. The reinforced tower floor was present as she was posing for a portrait. Freya Fellow was found lying on her back, with a single stab wound on her chest. Oh no! No weapon was found seen, but the subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife. The red color on the tip of the knife is not paint. It was discovered to be blood! Okay, so Freya is dead?
That's a big lake.
It's kind of purple. Looks poisonous.
I think it's just water.
Yeah, water with poison in it. It's full of the same weird water that was in the lake.
Any fish in there?
Not a single one. Although there is something in there.
It's a cassette tape, or it used to be.
Ah! A cassette tape! Keep going!
Oh.
What?
Oh, there's an O on the floor.
Oh, that's right. Tangle
Oh, yeah.
Tower.
Tangle Tower.
Twir. Oh.
What?
Oh, there's an O.
Tangle.
Twir. Do you think he'll start to move if we try to go inside?
No, I think he'll just silently judge us.
Oh,
Is that an
hi!
envelope?
It's been opened, but the letter's still in there.
Oh my god, I feel like I searched none of
Let's read
the
it.
previous area.
Isn't that an invasion of someone's privacy?
No, definitely.
Open letter. The envelope has been ripped open. There's a single piece of paper inside. The combination is drawn on the other sheet. Once you have memorized it, destroy it. I do not agree with your reasons. You will not find it down there. Hey, no comment on that. We just have to live with it. Anything here suspicious?
Spooky. What do you think it's for?
I think it's to scare away detectives.
Is it working?
No. It's a statue of some hideous, scaly, bipedal fish monster
Playing a harp.
playing a harp. Hang on a second.
Oh, look closer.
This isn't just a regular statue, is it?
Something tells me we're not gonna solve this just yet.
Alright. I mean, we can try, can we? Never mind.
Let's come back later. It must do something.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
Harp statue. An old weather statue of an amphibious creature holding a large harp. Symbols are engraved on each of the harp's 4-column segments.
The pond has little stone feet.
Seems a bit superfluous.
You're superfluous.
An egg!
It's a stone carving. Wonder how it got cracked.
I think it's supposed to look like that. It's an egg.
What animal is that?
Hawk. Bear. Lizard.
Right, of course. A hawk bear lizard.
Did I miss anything over here?
It's the little boat we used to cross. It's the only way on or off the island.
What a comforting thought.
It's just an archway, but it seems a little ominous. Like walking through it might give you bad luck.
Too late.
What are they?
Wind chimes. Silent. Wooden wind chimes.
Weird.
That's a big lake.
It's kind of...
I think it's
yeah,
just...
water with poison in it.
Poison water. Okay, more eggs, broken eggs. You want us to go here? Rental.
A big letter F.
Of course. Who doesn't hang a giant banner of their initial in the lobby of their mansion? This one has a big P.
That's probably important.
Ah,
How very perceptive of you. Finally, we get to investigate a murder in a spooky mansion.
It's not that spooky, really.
Don't ruin this.
okay, everything else looks fine.
It's a big glass tube filled with water.
There are weeds in there. And sand.
It's an aquarium?
Could be. Except there's nothing living in it anymore.
Fine. So we don't know who these
Finally,
are?
we get to
It's
don't
not
ruin this.
It's not locked.
A door.
Oh, what's behind it?
A room. Stairs.
Stairs.
Alright. Oh, I didn't click on
What is that?
this tree.
I think it's a family tree.
Freya's
Freya
dead.
Fellow.
The murder victim.
She's barely related to the main family at all.
Damien Dusk.
Whoa. Is it too late to change my name to Detective Dusk?
It's Freya's father. Do you think he still lives here?
We wanna know. Exciting. Should we go
Let's
here
head to the
first?
crime scene first. It's at the top of the West Tower, I think.
Oh, okay. They don't want me to go there. They want me to go to the tower. Forest Tower.
Let's take a look at that painting first. There it is. The unfinished portrait of Flora Fellow.
So, what? Freya was killed halfway through painting it?
Looks that way.
Freya wasn't able to finish the painting, as she died sometime during the process. Flora appears to be wielding a knife. The red substance on the tip was discovered to be blood. Alright.
I wonder if all of Freya's paintings are this creepy. Maybe it's just because she never got to finish it.
There's something wrong with the crime scene. And something really weird about the murder weapon.
We didn't find a murder weapon.
Oh, there's something very strange about how Freya was killed. Because it stabbed
Flora's
Freya?
portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood because it stabbed Freya.
What?
Weird, huh?
You think Freya was stabbed by a painting? Not by the woman from the painting, but by the painting itself.
Mm-hmm. Freya was standing right up by the canvas when she was killed. There's blood on the knife. It's the murder weapon.
Right, but it's not actually a knife. It can't stab.
See any other knives around here? Case closed.
The case is not closed. And even if you were right, where does that leave us? A painting can't be a murder suspect.
Oh my goodness. Who should we talk to?
Flora.
Flora!
Hello?
Whoa!
Hey, sorry to barge in. I'm sure you're still in some distress.
We need to ask you a few questions, I'm afraid.
Did you witness the murder, Flora?
Nothing. What do we do?
Not sure. She's entitled to her silence, I suppose.
For now. Is there anything you'd like to tell us, Flora? I don't really know anything about you at all.
I think that's the way she likes it. We'll just have to ask other people about her.
Yeah, okay.
What happened yesterday?
Freya was painting your portrait yesterday. Is that right?
Was this something you had planned with her ahead of time?
Was there something special about yesterday?
Did you talk to Freya at all while she was painting you?
She's not going to answer us, is she?
Nope. But at least we can say we tried.
Alright, do you want to give a statement?
Flora, you were definitely in the room at the time of the murder. Surely you must have seen something? Can you tell me anything about what happened to Freya? She's acting pretty suspicious if you ask me.
I don't know. Maybe she really doesn't know anything.
How is that possible?
Alright. Flora.
Anything we should know? Any sides staring out the window? Were you
Check.
close with Freya?
Ah!
How are you two related? Did you kill Freya?
Grimoire!
What? I don't even think she's listening.
Oh, she's listening.
Ask about people. What about damage tape?
Did you ask Freya to paint this? Or was it her idea?
What is that you're holding in the painting, Flora? Some people have been saying it's a knife.
Ah, it might not have been a knife. Maybe it's just the blood got on it.
There it is. The unfinished
So,
looks that way.
Maybe it's like champagne or a bird. Oh my god, there's so much. There's so much.
Supposedly, Freya was working on the painting when she was killed. Looks like she was still holding her paintbrush and palette when she fell.
didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
Brush and palette. The palette has a variety of paint fluid onto it. The large is a black blob of black in the middle. Paintbrush still covered with dried red paint.
Supposedly, Freya was working on the...
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
Oh, what?
Supposedly...
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
I can zoom in. Oh. was nice to zoom in.
Freya's painting supplies.
Nothing about the red paint though. Fine.
Freya's painting supplies.
Again.
Is that an egg?
Another egg!
An egg with bird feet.
It's also covered in gemstones. What a completely ordinary object.
I think it's a container for something.
Those gems look like they come off.
Swap the positions of the gems, rotate the egg to see a clue on the back.
Nope.
Did you check the clue on the back of the egg? I'm pretty sure it explains where to put each of the gemstones.
Oh, that's how you unlock it. Got it. I might have messed up the order. Pink should not matter.
Nothing.
Each they're just rearranged.
Red, green. So everything's correct, it's just... Yeah, that's on the shorter end. Blue to red. I can't go backwards.
No,
So
that was
fun.
it.
Nice work. Did it unlock? What's in there?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Well, I'm not leaving without a clue. An empty egg is a clue, right?
But I worked so hard on it. Once unlocked, the egg can be opened. It's currently empty. The lining of the egg is a soft, velvet-like material. The egg is supported by a stand made of brass. It rests on 3 strange feet with pointed claws. Sure.
Is that a gramophone?
I think so. Except it's got a tape deck instead of a turntable.
It's also got a big crack down the middle.
Gramophone! It plays cassette tapes instead of vinyl records. It's pointed towards the middle of the room. There's a noticeable crack through it, all the way from the horn down to the tape deck.
What about the cassette tape?
Yeah, it sure is. Pink.
To Freya. And Freya's dead.
Do you think it still works?
The gramophone? Yeah, we could give it a go. It's piano music.
There's a handwritten message on the label. To Freya. It's piano music. Someone humming, huh? Alright, so this tape is really creepy.
It's so dark back there.
Somehow, the sunlight doesn't seem to be making it very far into the room.
Why are there holes in the curtains?
Half the room is a big open window.
I don't know if you can call it an open window. It's more like the sudden absence of wall.
Huh?
Is this your gramophone?
Do you know why it's cracked? Flora, this is your egg? Why do you keep it locked?
Is there supposed to be something in there? Or is it always empty?
Wow. Okay, Flora. You want to talk to us? The door?
That's the only door in and out of the room.
It's also on the floor.
Sure is. Guessing it's not supposed to be down there. We're at the top of the tower, right?
I think so.
Doesn't matter. It's nothing.
This is like a giant eyeball on the ceiling. Must be fine. Oh wait.
The outline of Freya Fellow. Looks like she fell onto her back. There's a single patch of blood, right in the middle. No real signs of a struggle.
That's weird.
What?
Her feet were right up by the canvas.
So?
So she was probably standing really close to the canvas when she fell.
Let's check the case file again.
She was found lying on her back with a single stab wound on her chest. Ah, really? But I thought it said that she was stabbed in the back. No other was found at the scene. I get it. Okay. This person here.
Whoa. Nice cape.
You're not fellows or pointers. I'm sure I shall immediately regret asking. But who are you, and what is your business here?
I'm Sally, and this is my sidekick Grimoire.
A private detective, Grimoire.
Really? You're a detective. If this is a joke, it's not a good one.
Who are you, anyway?
Private Detective Hawkshaw.
Oh, nice. Hawkshaw's a cooler name than Grimoire. Maybe I'll become her sidekick.
You're not on the Freya Fellow case, too, are you?
That is classified information between myself and my client. Clearly, this is something which eludes you. But a real detective refrains from handing out informations to persons unknown.
Oh, right.
Now, if you would, I have work to do. It's not in my interest to discuss personal details.
Even if you're one of the suspects in a murder?
Very well. Let us make a small exception. Ask.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I'm on a case at the behest of my client.
How long have you been at Tangle Tower?
133 hours. 5.5 days.
Who are you working for?
I am not at liberty to answer that. Now, I shall permit you one more question.
What crime are you...
How'd you get that scar? It's cool.
You really think so? As it happens, I completed an examination of Flora's room on the morning before the murder. I've been investigating every single room at Tangle Tower. Hers is one of the last on my list.
Did you find anything unusual?
Nothing but a thin layer of dust and an atmosphere of somber melancholy.
Was Flora in there at the time?
She spent the duration of my search staring up at the sky, out the open window. Didn't say a word, although I'm told this is the expected behavior.
What did you do after that?
I spent the early evening searching the library. It took longer than it should have. Fiona leaves that room in a permanent state of disarray.
Fiona was in the library too?
I expected her to make an appearance, but she did not.
And you stayed in the library the rest of the day?
Not quite. Towards the early evening, my examination of the library was unexpectedly disrupted. Sounds of running, wailing, shouting from several floors above. I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared. He emerged from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase. Our eyes met. He was breathless. Something had caused him great
Fellow
alarm.
Pointer!
He told me to stay out of the way. I consented. I decided to return to my office in the stone square. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me. She was clutching the banister of the Pointer staircase with an apprehensive manner. She wished to know where Professor Pointer had gone. I told her what had transpired. Then, she too crossed the hall and disappeared up the fellow staircase. More so than at any moment prior, I felt like quite an intruder in the house. I took my leave, out towards the stone square. The grounds were silent. There were no signs of human life. Even the greenhouse was without its typical inhabitant. I noted that he, too, must be entangled in whatever was transpiring in Fellow Tower. An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance. He spoke to me of what had occurred. His report was as clumsy and cumbersome as the man giving it.
Did he seem upset?
He was rattled. That much was clear. But sorrowful, mournful, I cannot say.
Alright, so they're here for some other reason. Maybe.
Quite the stoic statue, isn't she? I can only dream of being as cold and indifferent as Flora Fellow.
You think she's hiding something?
Perhaps. She has some strange habits. I heard she barely sleeps, an hour here or there, sporadically. Spends the rest of her time staring up at the sky. Freya Fellow is of great interest to me. I perceived her to be the most intelligent individual here at Tangle Tower. Within a day, she had identified for whom I was working and for what I was searching. I didn't know how she did it. I was impressed. I regret that I did not question her more thoroughly when I had the opportunity.
You couldn't have known she was about to be killed, though.
I have only myself to blame for failing to perceive the signs.
What signs?
I do not wish to do your job for you, Detective.
Wow.
314 cases solved. 314.
Oh my god, there's ask about every single one?
You truly consider this a case file?
What's wrong with it?
No organization, no system.
That's my style. I like seeing everything laid out at once. Yeah, it helps me think.
How quaint.
Let's share some of our information.
Where'd you dig that up?
It wasn't buried. It was underwater.
Someone trying to conceal evidence, perhaps? Conveniently left anonymous. It's useless until you can prove to whom it concerns. Can you do that?
No?
No.
That's fine. Harp
Have you
statue.
deciphered the meaning of those 4 symbols on the harp?
We're working on it.
That's a no, then. Makes quite an impression, doesn't it? Although I can't imagine why she painted Flora wielding a knife.
You didn't see a knife anywhere in Flora's room, did you?
I did not. I conclude whatever stabbed Freya must have been brought into the room from outside. Unless, of course, it was the painting itself.
Surely you don't believe in that kind of thing.
A detective's job is to examine every avenue of thinking.
Maybe they got stabbed through the painting.
You got it open. I'm impressed. I managed it myself yesterday. I thought Flora might be hiding something in there.
It was empty yesterday, too.
It was. Perhaps it's always been empty.
They locked it up again.
I believe that was in Flora's room yesterday, but it was not cracked when I saw it last. A somewhat cumbersome device, and an altogether inefficient way to listen to music.
What kind of music do you like, Hawkshaw?
I like anything.
What a cop-out.
Right, I guess no one heard the creepy sound at the end of the cracked tape.
Is that a clock?
If it is, it's a clock with 4 faces.
I'm guessing it doesn't tell the time.
So what does it do?
Oh, rotate the dial until all 4 hands are in correct position. Wow. What's correct position? I see 2 here. You know what? I don't think I can solve this. Why did I even be 2? Maybe don't solve this one yet? Oh, it's 3! That's 3, this is 6. Or 9. That's 2. What's this then? You. Nine! Alright. It's 3. Ray is 3, 6, 2, 9. Just write that down. Are we smart? Oh, no, it's the hard part. Okay, that's 3. Okay, this moves it a quarter. I mean the opposite direction. Moves the opposite direction. Okay, if you remove one thing, oh wait, no, I was gonna say it always moves the opposite direction from where you're going, like counterclockwise, clockwise. Alright. Well, this is at 6, that's 3, 6. I need to get this at 2. Oh, do you only do it by quarters? We only do it by quarters. Then how do I get 2? No, that's 12. That's 12. This is actually 9? Whoa, it's 3, 9, 12, 6. Oh god. Or it could be 3, 6. Three, 6, 12, 9. Damn it! Oh wait, no, it got 3, 6, 12, 9.
Nope.
So, moving any of the hands turns the adjacent hands in the opposite direction. It's like cogs on a machine.
What's wrong? Is this 9? Are you 9? Are you 6? I think I got it. Tell me sooner. My goodness.
I guess that's wrong.
Did you? Each one ends with a little.
A 3, 9? Yeah. We're definitely get it. This is definitely 3. This must be 9. 6. Oh my, how did we get there? Three, 6, 12, 9.
Nothing.
It's just you only need 9.
Wait, do I keep doing the same numbers? I need to do 3, 9, 12, 6. Sure is. At least you know what to do. I just have to figure out the right combo. Okay, that's 3-9. There's 12-6. Wait. I already did it.
Nothing.
No!
It's just numbers on a clock. 3 on the right, 6 on the bottom, 9 on the left, and 12 on the top.
Oh, it's 3-6. 3 on the right? Yes, I know.
You only need 90-degree angles. That should make it easy.
Why is that 3-9? Oh, well, it's 12. 12's not correct. Thank you so much for that. I died it too. Hold on, so we do that.
That's the one.
Gosh! Did you see that? My brain worked too hard.
Hey, not bad. What's in the box?
A little tool thing? Looks like a telescope.
Bad, terrible.
But I'm not actually sure what it is.
It's a free telescope, sniper scope. Watch out! Oh, right to the painting. That's what happened. Oh my god! I don't think this person minds that we took it.
There's a metal plaque on the bench.
Is there a message engraved on it?
I think there was at one point, but someone scratched it off.
Oh my. Okay, that's where we were.
A giant glowing gemstone full of plants.
AKA a greenhouse.
There's a symbol
It's a
on the
big stone
ground.
dais.
Biggest one I've ever seen. First one, too. It's a sea serpent turned into stone by a wizard.
Ah, if you say so. What happened to its head?
Beheaded by the same wizard.
Alright. That one's done. Everything else is cool. Let's leave. Okay, this is the pointers, and then this is the fellows. Okay, I'll learn Tangle Tower. Thank you. I didn't know that was hint bunted.
That's a handsome beetle. Looks like he might have magic powers.
Magic.
Hanging baskets. They're so high up.
To you, maybe.
You're only 2 inches taller than me.
2 inches makes all the difference.
Bags of soil.
It's so blue.
What? Oh my gosh, I didn't even see this person staring at us.
This one's in a little pot.
Okay, that is definitely not edible.
It looks like a gemstone, don't you think?
Mother fruit, pie fruit with hard gems like skin. Whoa. Alright, let's talk to the scary person.
Sally, don't move. We're being watched.
Yeah, I see him. He's a little too big to hide in the bushes.
They were just staring at us.
Is anyone going to say anything? Or shall we just stand around staring at each other?
Right, sorry.
Sorry.
That's better. I'm Sally. And the guy hiding behind me is Detective Grimoire. Who are you?
Fitzfellow, the gardener.
Mm-hmm. And why are you so tall?
I don't know.
You work here. as the gardener?
I don't get paid to do it. It's just my area of interest.
What's the deal with the plants? They're all kinda weird.
Right. Did you see the lake?
That giant green and purple lake surrounding the entire house? Yeah, I clocked it.
The color is just a byproduct.
Of what? Poison?
It's not poisonous. Not to you.
What's this got to do with the plants?
The water controls all life, just like anywhere else on the planet. Clouds form, rain falls. The water grows the plants, animals eat the plants. Anything you've perceived as an irregularity is simply a result of this hydrological cycle.
Could you say that again, but like, condense it as if you were talking to a slightly stupid person?
Our lake water causes the unpredictable alteration of DNA. Sometimes.
Alteration? Like mutation?
That'd be the official term. For us, it's normal. Just nature.
And you're the local expert on all this stuff?
No. I'm just the gardener.
Their water's like radioactive.
I was in my greenhouse, watering and weeding.
Sounds exciting.
Was anyone else around?
Not at first. Penelope came in a little later. She likes looking at the flowers, I think.
Did you speak to each other?
A little, not too much. We both left the greenhouse in the early afternoon. I went up to my room. Then I came back outside to weed the main gardens. Didn't see anyone else. After that, I went up to the garden outside my room.
And?
Let me guess. Watering and weeding.
Right.
Did anything happen to you yesterday, Fitz?
I was up in the rooftop garden. It was quiet. And then, it wasn't. I can't describe it. Could have been a scream, but it didn't sound human. We thought it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there.
We?
Poppy was with me. Did I not mention that? Flora's room was locked.
Poppy?
That's normal. She usually locks it from the inside. I knocked on the door and shouted. Nobody responded. We became concerned.
You kicked the door down?
I did. Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back.
Oh no.
Flora was there too, but I barely noticed her at first. Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too. Penelope arrived shortly after that, with Felix in tow. I thought that was odd. You don't normally see the two of them together. Felix took charge. There was nothing else I could do to help. I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything. I found her pacing back and forth around the stone square. When I approached her, she snapped at me. I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
Alright.
I like Flora. I hope she's all right.
Do you think she had anything to do with the murder?
There's no way. She wouldn't willingly cause any additional suffering for anyone.
Alright.
She questioned me.
About what?
My work, the plants, bit of everything.
Did she search the greenhouse?
No, she didn't.
You sure? Maybe she did it when you weren't in there.
No, she hasn't touched it.
How can you tell?
Trust me, I can tell. She was always kind to me. She'd come into the greenhouse when I was working, sometimes by herself, sometimes with Poppy. I think they were just bored at first. Eventually, they started asking questions.
About what?
Poppy wanted to learn about flowers. Freya, she used to ask me about the insects.
Insects?
One of my jobs is to protect plants from things that might eat them. Freya brought me this little glass box, leaves and twigs inside. She'd say, "Put all the troublemakers in there." Every day I'd put a handful of beetles and other things in the box. Then she'd come along and take it away. I didn't really understand her, but she was always kind.
Maybe Freya orchestrated their own death.
Have you met this guy, Fitz? Shifty eyes, doesn't say a lot. Totally suspicious, if you ask me.
That's me.
Yeah, it was a joke. I was joking.
Oh, I see.
Wonderful joke.
That
Okay.
looks like it might belong to Poppy. How odd.
Alright, damage tape might belong to Poppy.
What do you think that is in Flora's hand?
I don't know. It does look like a knife, but Flora wasn't holding anything at all when I saw her after the murder. But there's something bothering me. Something else.
What?
When we went into Flora's room, she wasn't standing in this position.
Well, she probably would have moved around a little bit by then.
She wasn't standing at all. She was kneeling on the floor. It's of no interest to me, but I overheard Poppy and Freya talking about it once.
Ah,
What were they saying?
They were arguing about something, but I can't remember the details. It's an egg with feet.
It was locked, but we opened it, but it was empty.
Fun story.
alright.
That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
These both belong to Poppy?
This is a good example of how things work. I mix that soil here in the greenhouse. It's made with water from the lake.
And it makes the fruit grow all shiny and gem-stony.
Sometimes, you never really know what's going to happen.
And what do you do with this shiny, inedible fruit?
You look at it. Nice painting. Gives you a pretty good idea of the layout.
The lake looks like it forms a perfect circle around the island.
It might seem strange to you, but nature is quite capable of producing perfectly geometric forms.
And those mountain cliff things around the outside?
We don't know much about them. They're unscalable. Not even Freya could have gone up there.
What's that?
This painting, it's speculative. There are no photographs from this angle as far as I know.
So Freya just made it up.
Let's call it an informed estimation. Paints are different to flowers.
I'd say so, yeah.
At any time, flowers can bloom with perfect, faultless colors. Red, blue, white. With paint, once you've tainted a color by mixing it with others, not even the most skilled painter can return it to its pure form.
Alright. Well, I mean, I could ask about everything, but maybe just stuff that's relevant, then we'll come
Cheza's
back.
room is unlocked. It's up in the fellow tower.
This could be interesting.
I would go now, but hold on.
A little chart of, actually, I have no idea what it's about.
Oh my god. What am I
Kinda
supposed to do?
reminds me of a periodic table. Kinda reminds me of a periodic table.
Does it spell anything? Nope.
What do you make of it?
Not a whole lot.
And now we can go to their room. Well, eventually.
What is
I
that?
think it's a family.
The fellows and the pointers live together in this giant mansion. I guess the Remingtons came at some point. Interesting. Library.
Curious. I would expect bacteria of that nature to thrive in these conditions.
Excuse me.
Taking all the environmental factors into account, there must be something I am still missing.
May I talk to you, miss?
She knows we're here. She just doesn't care.
I am a detective, and I need to talk.
Correction. You do not need to talk to me,
Oh no? How come?
because I am not a suspect. I am completely innocent of any and all crimes.
Thanks for letting me know.
Speaking of which, you have now been at Tangle Tower for over 23 minutes. Surely you have already reached a sturdy hypothesis.
A hypothesis about the murder?
Yeah, come on, Grimoire, hurry up.
My apologies. Unfortunately, protocol dictates I must at least meet all the suspects.
Oh my
And
god.
that includes you. So, could you tell me your name?
Fifi Fellow, microbiologist, inventor, innovator. You will need to be more specific. Oneself cannot be summarized in a single response without doing one a great disservice.
So true.
Well, first of all, you're a fellow. So does that make you the daughter of...
Correct. My father and mother are named Flora and Felix, but you need not question either of them. It will only waste valuable time. Neither of them are capable of murder.
Thanks for the tip.
Fifi, you said you were a micro... something or other?
Microbiologist, but it is an insignificant label. My studies cannot be categorized in any one recognized field.
What made you want to become a scientist in the first place?
I harbor an intrinsic fascination with the microscopic. I constructed my first one at age 10.
Constructed a microscope?
Correct.
And what's that thing on your head? Did you make that too?
My eyesight began to deteriorate when I turned 12. Not satisfied with the eyeglasses prescribed to me, I designed this custom lens instead. It automatically adjusts based on the surrounding light conditions.
Does it glow red when you get angry?
No, but that would be most amusing. What can you tell me about the murder?
What can you tell me about... Wait, that's what I'm supposed to ask you.
Yes, however, you were too slow.
You fancy yourself a detective too, Fifi.
I just need to know what happened.
Me too. So talk.
Fine. I knew ahead of time that Freya was going to be busy with her painting all day, so I had planned to spend the afternoon with Poppy. I was in the library all morning preparing the equipment for an experiment, only to find out that Poppy had made other plans and she was in fact planning to
Oh,
ignore
it's
me
a puppet.
completely.
Oh.
So what did you do instead?
I locked myself in my room and cried.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Why?
I don't know, it just sounds kind of sad.
It is not unusual.
Oh.
Oh.
Good.
I was in my room. The lights were off and the door was locked. Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it until the someone began shouting at me. I opened the door. Poppy came into my room. Her makeup was leaking. She told me Freya was dead. I did not believe it. I thought she was playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face.
Ah.
She insisted that we go up to Flora's tower. We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs. When I saw Freya lying on the floor, I was completely and utterly devastated. Then, I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting. Poppy and I took the sample back downstairs to the library. We performed a test and found out that it was, in fact, blood.
You performed that scientific test immediately, even though you were feeling so upset?
Of course. Why would one affect the other? Name, Flora Fellow. Age, 44. Profession, unknown. Likes,
Hmm?
unknown. Dislikes, unknown.
Isn't she your mother? How do you not know anything?
I believe other people may have discovered methods of reaching her, but I have little capacity for interpreting nonverbal communication.
And
Freya's the
how long has
mother.
Flora been
Oh, Flora, I mean.
non-verbal?
And she has always been quiet, willing to speak when necessary, but not more.
So what happened to make her stop talking entirely?
She suffered a great loss, something she has been unable to move beyond.
Oh, okay, so Flora is Fifi's mom. Interesting.
Name, Haksha. Age, unknown. Profession, private detective. Likes, quote, being left alone. Dislikes, quote, being constantly badgered by a weirdo nerd with a clipboard. Name, Freya Fellow. Age, 19. Profession, artist. Deceased. Understand this. Most people find me difficult. They exhibit a noticeable degree of discomfort when talking to me. There it is. Freya, who had a way of being an exception to any given rule, was not at all like this. She is very important, and I will not rest until I understand what has happened to her.
Did you spend a lot of time with Freya recently?
I will say this. In the past year, Freya became 1. Increasingly independent, and 2. Increasingly isolated.
Do you know why?
I do not. If you are looking for a speculative, empathetic opinion, try asking Poppy instead.
The three of you are friends.
We are of a similar age, and all highly gifted. 1 scientist, 1 artist, and 1 musician.
Sounds like quite a team.
Name, Fitzfellow. Age, 24. Profession, cryptobotanist. Likes soil, dislikes electric lights.
Hang on. Cryptobotanist? I thought he was just a gardener.
That may well be his preferred label. Mine, however, is more accurate.
Do you and Fitz not see eye to eye, Fifi?
We do not.
Well, I wouldn't have thought so. He's well over 6 foot and you've got to be just barely 5.
So, what's your problem with him?
Exactly 1 week ago, I witnessed him sneaking up Pointer Tower. He was making every effort to avoid detection.
So?
He was also carrying a knife.
What?
Name, Fiona Fellow. Age, 19. Profession, amateur microbiologist. Likes, the meaningful archiving of information. Dislikes, the superfluous window dressing accompanying the majority of human contact. Notes, kindly disregard the polysyllabic form of my given forename and refer to me instead as Fifi.
How come you prefer Fifi?
How come you prefer Grimoire?
How are you related to the other fellows?
Fitz is my cousin. His father, a man named Flint, was my uncle.
Was?
I do not know if Flint is alive or not. He left Tangle Tower a long time ago.
And what about Freya? How are you related to her?
We share exactly 1 grandparent.
These are probably
This
puppies.
belongs to Poppy. In fact, she owns a number of cassette tapes.
What happened to it, though?
It has been left underwater for an extended period of time.
Right. But why?
I do not know why.
Maybe my puppy.
Is she laughing?
This belongs to Professor Pointer, does it not?
No, I don't think so.
Who else would own such a pointless little telescope?
It's a telescope.
Oh, yes. It has a telescopic lens. It can only be used for looking at things that are far away. The fruit here has a unique chemical makeup. It makes them completely pointless. Unless you wish to cut it down and sell it as a precious stone.
It's not edible.
Depends
On what?
on the structural integrity of your teeth. Freya is normally highly skilled at capturing someone's likeness, but in this painting, she has accidentally made Flora look quite young.
I think she was just being kind.
Why is that kind? Anyway, I'm far more interested in what Flora is holding. I performed the test on the red paint myself. I discovered that it was in fact not paint, but blood.
What made you want to test it in the first place?
It was Poppy. She told me she thought the painting looked like a bloody knife. I told her not to be ridiculous. My mother owns no such knife. But then I noticed that the color was slightly too dark, and the substance itself was overly viscous.
You noticed that just from looking at it once?
Of course. Curious. The statue itself does not interest me, but I do wish to know about those symbols on the harp. Have you deciphered their meaning yet?
We're working on it.
We are.
Hey,
Fifi's bedroom should be unlocked now.
Can't wait.
we should go. Maybe we should go. This room. I'll make sure I get into Fitz's room.
Fifi's got something pinned up here.
What is all this?
We're detectives. Alright. Is this like a who likes who? Or a relationship chart or whatever?
Arrows connecting all the different suspects.
They're not labeled, though.
Yeah, they're completely meaningless. Did you notice who isn't on here?
Freya?
Mm-hmm. And Fifi herself.
Homemade posters. This one's about the Pythagoras theorem.
I've not heard of that band. Are they any good? A pretty ornate window with a great view of the lake.
We're supposed to be looking for clues, not assessing the real estate value.
And over here, you'll see the owners use sheets of paper to block out all that unnecessary natural light. A simple trick, but it really transforms the space.
What's
It looks
this?
like a microscope. A big one.
Can I touch it?
Puzzle.
I'm not sure this is a microscope.
Horizontally slide the 4 magnifying lenses to the correct positions. Am I making a key? Oh my god, I'm making a key.
I guess that's wrong.
The 4 lenses all have different magnification strengths, so they must each have a specific position along the rail.
Yes, I understand that. Is that close
Nope.
enough?
You need to looks like you might need to overlap.
What was wrong with what we had?
Nothing.
You want to start or vice versa.
I got it.
I'm impressed.
Oh, that was so much better than the other puzzle. The clock one.
Sounds like it unlocked.
Yeah, it's built on top of a little metal box. There's a book in here.
Secret diary. A well-used book resembling a diary. It's locked with a strange metal device.
It's a magnifying glass. A big one.
How come you don't have one of those?
Why? Because I'm a detective? Should I start smoking a pipe too?
You couldn't pull off a pipe.
A new suspect! Don't think you can get out being questioned just because you're a bear.
I'm innocent, I promise.
Save it for the judge.
Alright.
I don't know what that drink is, but I bet it's 99% sugar.
I'd read you the ingredients, but there's nothing written on the can.
That's even worse. Boxes of stuff.
Anything else? I don't think so.
It's a bed.
Barely.
I want to get to this room. We did not finish the library.
It's an illustrated book about birds.
It's been left open. Looks like somebody was halfway through reading it.
Or it was left open for us to find.
Ever so slightly unnerving.
Bird book. The ink dip is a remarkably intelligent bird with a very long lifespan. Even among avian misfits. Other birds are often aggressive towards it, and the ink dip lives most of its life alone. It has particular feeding habits and usually only eats the seeds of the Tanto mamica. Guess so. Oh, is it a feather? A feather! Right, maybe they're holding a feather.
A chalkboard.
Is this a library or a classroom?
Oh my god.
Any idea what this means?
Not a clue.
I don't know what that could mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay, let's say 1, 2, and then A, B, C, D, F, G, H. And then 191 to 29?
I'm not sure I learned anything from that.
Me too.
What's in those bottles?
I'm not sure. Soil samples?
Is that a snow globe?
Of sorts.
Broken.
Hey, look at that. It's a model of Tangle Tower. There's the lake and those weird mountains. What are you thinking?
That would make an amazing souvenir.
Bye.
A book? On the floor. Fundamental entomology.
I guess somebody dropped it.
Freya's room.
Not the kind of lamp I choose for my bedroom, but fair enough.
Thank you.
It's cool. Looks like old mining equipment or something.
It's a little glass box.
I think it's a vivarium.
Come again?
See the leaves and twigs in there? Might have been for keeping insects.
Ah, the ones that were taken away from the gardener.
Do you think this was always supposed to be a bedroom?
I don't know. It is kind of a weird shape.
No windows either. A pillow with a paw print pattern.
It's a cushion.
Yeah, but that doesn't alliterate. Even though we're halfway up a tower, someone's been tracking in mud from outside.
What's
A
this?
painting. It's really something.
Why would you want it looming over your bed like that?
Maybe Freya enjoyed the atmosphere it creates.
The atmosphere of chaos and oppression?
Hang on. There's a smaller version down by the floor.
It's a photograph.
Small photograph of Freya's abstract painting. A piece of adhesive tape is stuck on it. Lines have been drawn with black ink around the edges. Was it pointing to something?
Painting supplies.
It's a little wooden box for paintbrushes.
To the casual observer, maybe. They're not real
Chezza!
paintbrushes. Looks like they're part of some kind of lock mechanism.
Swap the brushes into the correct order. Arrange paper to find a clue. Oh, what? Clue. What is this? Oh, I thought the shading at the bottom might mean it's supposed to be for the bottom, but it's not. Okay, don't get confused. Don't get confused. I'm confused. Be top or bottom? It's what I thought, but what? Oh, what could I be looking at here?
Nothing.
Did you find a hint on those scraps? It looks like a ripped-up jigsaw puzzle.
What are these, like, rulers? Me? Maybe paper the same color? No, that's not it either. Okay, maybe I just try to put the puzzle together. Oh! Alright, let's do this. Let's do this for now. let's look at that. Okay, I played the puzzle. And now, what do I do with this puzzle? Okay, so from shortest to longest, maybe? They seem to be the same. It says oranges first. Oh, orange.
There we go.
There we go.
Perfect.
Look at this. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I can solve all the puzzles.
What was in the box?
Just a photograph.
Oh
well,
my goodness.
most of a photograph.
A photograph of two young girls, one with red hair and another with green hair. This looks like Fifi. Photograph has a large piece missing. It seems to have been ripped off. Another person.
Painting supplies.
It's a fish, I think?
I think it looks more like a whale.
Fine, it's a whale.
Could also be a shark. Freya's bear.
Looks pretty depressed.
He's had a rough couple of days.
Just little trinkets.
Let's leave them alone.
Freya's plants. They must not need sunlight?
Weird.
Drawings. Taped up on the wall.
What's that one on the left?
Looks like two people standing together in a garden. One of them's holding a red rose.
What's happening here? A drawing of a man standing with a woman in the garden. He's holding a red rose. A drawing of Fifi. A drawing of Detective Hawkshaw. How long has Hawkshaw been here? Thank you so much for the hydrate. They said like for 5 days. Alright, Freya. Oh, been there. Okay, so they had rooms right across from each other.
Sir? Can you hear me? I'm Private Detective Grimoire. I have some questions for you.
Grimoire. Good mysterious name. I'd rather like it. Felix Fellow at your beck and call.
And, this is my colleague, Sally.
Yeah, that's a perfectly good name as well.
Thanks.
If you would, Mr. Fellow, we really need to ask you about the murder.
Well, I must say I'm rather jealous of you two.
Oh yeah? Why's that?
Out here solving mysteries, exploring new places, uncovering secret rooms, hidden treasures. That's what life is all about.
Secret rooms?
Generally speaking, you know, that sort of thing.
So, Felix, what exactly do you, do?
Is it not obvious? I'm an explorer. Explorer/treasure hunter. Yes, well, best in the world.
We're talking like curse statues, spike pits.
It's a little more sophisticated than that. But I've certainly seen my share of danger, if that's what you're asking.
And, if I may ask, when did you retire?
You listen here. I may be between ventures right now, but it's simply not in my nature to stay in one place for too long. I go wherever the winds of destiny take me.
Don't you live here with your wife and daughter?
Yes, well, the fellow family has certain loyalties, and with Flora the way she is...
Nothing wrong with raising a family, Mr. Fellow.
Don't misunderstand me. Fiona and Flora are my entire world. They are the greatest treasure of all.
Uh-huh.
Why on earth would you want to know about that?
The murder of Freya Fellow. The reason we're here?
Ah, right. Nasty business. Very unfortunate. I regret that I can't be of any help, but I wish you all the best in your investigation.
Hear that, Grimoire? We're done here. Let's go.
It's a simple question, Felix. I'm sure you're up to it.
Well, there's not much to tell. Mostly, I was in my room by myself, working on Flora's, working on a project.
Your room is quite close to Flora's tower. You didn't hear anything unusual?
What qualifies as unusual?
What have you got?
It was dusk. A feeling lingered in the air. Malevolent, perhaps. Uncertain as life itself.
Abridged version, please.
Right, fine. I heard someone heading down the stairs, just outside my room. The footsteps were calm, orderly, so I thought nothing of it. Shortly afterward, I heard a second set of footsteps, going the same way. This time I could tell just from the sound that something was wrong. So I looked out into the hallway. I got a glimpse of Poppy disappearing down the staircase to the floor below. Didn't know what to make of it, to be honest. I thought perhaps she'd had a disagreement with Fitz, as I know those two are close. So I looked into his room, just in case, but it was empty, as was the garden beyond his window. Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope. She was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer, so I escorted her. We went into Flora's room. Poor Freya was laying on the floor. Fiona, Poppy, Fitz, and Pointer were there already. Flora, too, of course. Soon enough, everyone else made their excuses and left.
Including you?
Not I. I stayed. Flora needed me.
I thought Poppy went down the staircase.
Dearest Flora, a remarkable woman. Yes, been married over 20 years now.
You two still get on?
Of course. What a question.
She hasn't gone quiet on you.
It's true she has an independent streak. She's had it her whole life. She's the youngest of 3. Always something of a lone wolf, you know? Just the way she is.
Lone wolf is putting it lightly. She doesn't seem to want to talk to anyone.
She just likes time to herself, away from the company of other humans.
Other humans?
Well, yes, other people, you know. Quite the character, eh? A fellow member of the Order of the Crimson Cloak.
Is that a real thing?
No, I just meant to, because we both wear, you know, red capes, of a sort.
Has she questioned you yet?
If you call that questioning, she seemed bored by everything I had to say. I heard on the grapevine, supposedly Hawkshaw is searching for some rare item, something called the Golden Beetle. Honestly, It's probably a bunch of sensationalist rubbish.
You reckon?
Quite sure. There is no treasure called the Golden Beetle.
How do you know?
Because I would have heard of it. Uncommonly skilled as an artist, but Freya was so much more than her talent. She helped me get started with my own painting, you know. It taught me what she knew about wood carving, too. Tremendous patience. She was ever so good with dear Flora.
Freya and Flora were close?
Oh, yes, especially recently.
How are you related to Freya?
Somewhat distantly, as it happens. My father, Lord Fellow, was her grandfather. Technically, that makes her a fellow. Let's just say there was some discussion over whether she ought to carry the name at all. There's a family tree in the Grand Hall. You should take a look at it.
What about her inheritance?
Freya's parents died when she was around 3 years old. She came to live here shortly afterwards.
Nobody left her a thing?
I'm afraid not. She had no formal claim over anything at Tangle Tower.
So weird.
Fitz? I don't trust him. He's slippery. Never commits to anything. Brain like an onion.
An onion?
Did you two have an argument?
No, but my daughter doesn't like him at all. And I trust Fiona's judgment entirely. She's a very vigilant young woman. My daughter Fiona, our little burgeoning genius. You've met her?
We did. She's going by Fifi these days.
So I've heard. I asked her some weeks ago, what's wrong with your real name? She told me, get this, she wanted a name with an even number of syllables. She makes up the strangest things when she's under pressure.
What makes you think she made that up?
I happen to know the real reason she prefers Fifi over Fiona.
Oh, yeah?
It's what Freya called her. You're the one currently basking in his presence. You tell me.
Let's move on.
That's great.
Charming, isn't it? Yes. Built by the Remington family originally. Dear Flora's father and his associates.
But now it's owned by you? By the Fellow family?
The Fellows and the Pointers have both come to claim a certain degree of ownership.
And who named it Tangle Tower?
Flora chose the name.
What does it mean?
I think it was her intention that it mean nothing at all. Something of a fresh start.
From what?
This really isn't for me to say, but she had some kind of disagreement with her siblings. After they moved away, Flora changed the name of the house. I think perhaps she hoped it would make them feel unwelcome, is less likely to come back.
That's kind of extreme.
Yes, it is rather, isn't it?
Alright. Open letter.
I'm as confused as you are. Rather
Statue?
ugly, isn't it, as far as statues go? Years of wind and rain have not been kind to it either.
Do you know what it is? The creature, I mean.
It's connected to the Remington family history in some way, but I can't recall. It would have been a beautiful painting. It's rather a shame Freya was unable to finish it.
Nothing about it seems strange to you.
Well, all these modern paintings are slightly strange, aren't they? The emotion of the piece taking over from, say, anatomical accuracy.
What about the knife in Flora's hand?
A knife? That's what you see?
You don't?
Well, as I was saying, Freya's artistic approach distorts certain shapes. Hard to say exactly what we're looking at.
You think it's a feather?
Where did you find that?
It was in the library.
Really? How odd. Why don't you ask Fiona about that one?
Alright.
Looks like her area of expertise.
It's a telescope.
Why would someone lock up a book like that?
We think it's a secret diary.
Aha! Teenagers are funny, aren't they?
Does Flora normally keep something in here?
She must do, but I admit, I've never managed to work out what.
Why not just ask her?
I feel like if somebody keeps something locked away in a ceramic egg, it's because they don't want to be asked about it.
Rules to live by.
My daughter Fiona and her best friend, they grow up so fast.
Do you know why it's ripped like that?
Ah, yes. I didn't even notice. No idea.
Ah,
Freya was quite the talent. She had a way of capturing the spirits of her subjects. Not in an evil way, in a good way.
right? Grandma?
Flora's quite fond of that old thing. It's in poor shape, though.
Do you know what happened to it?
Can't say I do.
Okay, let's investigate our surround.
Puffer fish?
Yes, it's also a lamp, for some reason. It's a magic lamp. Can we summon the genie?
If we get really stuck, sure.
A little hand-painted statue.
How can you tell it's hand painted?
Well, the paints are right there on the desk. Also, I mean, no offense, but you can just tell.
Same paints, baby. A wooden carving of a man holding a sword. The model has been hand painted, but the paint is not skillfully applied. Yellow, blue, black, and white. Paints were found nearby. If only Flora would tell us anything.
An old wooden mask.
Probably cursed.
That's a massive conch shell. Do you think there's a little crab living inside?
I hope so. Nice. A real treasure chest.
How do you know there's treasure in there?
Why else would it be locked? Plus, there's a treasure map hanging directly above it.
Oh my gosh, I
What's
was
the deal
studying
with that
around.
painting on the front?
Not sure. We should check that treasure map too.
Use the treasure map to discover the combination of the chest's padlock. Oh my god. Dragon, the island bird. X marks the spot with a big rock. This one? It's HIJ. But then why are there numbers? Oh. So it's 3I. North? What's this for? High north?
Nothing.
Did you check the treasure map for clues? And what about that painting on the chest itself?
High north. Try 4 high north?
Still locked.
I think there's a connection between, like, they're different versions of the same thing, maybe?
South?
That was
The padlock has 3 different inputs. It's just a grid reference for the map.
That was
The padlock has 3 different inputs. A letter, a number, and a compass direction. It's just a grid reference for the map.
3 eye or 4 eye? How did that work though? Or high.
That was
The
incorrect.
padlock has... It's just a grid reference for the map.
That
The
was
padlock... Just a grid reference for the map.
The ship is here. Oh, there's a ship over there too.
that
The
was
pad... Just a grid reference.
that
The 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 pad... Just a grid reference.
Interesting. Okay, it's nothing to do with this. These 2 spots, 3 eye or 4 eye, many directions. There are 2 boats. If you're on 4 high, high 4. Where are we trying to get to? There should be birds behind the trees. Or with the trees. See it? Where's the pole? Let's try to look for spots that have birds. Silver part of it. Wait, what if I'm looking from... Oh, what if I'm looking from... the top? Or left and right. it's actually 6H.
That was.
The padlock is just a grid reference for the map.
Where are we going from? At the boat?
That
The
was.
pad's just a grid reference for
That
the
was.
pad's just a grid reference for the
Oh, west.
I did it. Why do I win?
Because you're looking west. Ah! The puzzle's too easy from the beginning. It's a trap.
Not bad. What was in the box?
More wooden models.
So much fun.
These are a little different to the one on the desk.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Hand models, a mom resembling a child with green hair. A mom resembling a woman with gray hair. A model resembling a red and white bird. A model resembling a broad-shouldered man. A wooden model. The wooden models have been hand-painted. The paint is now skillfully applied. Apply red paint and a brush is laying nearby. The brush has some dry red paint on it. Seems like the whole family. What's that chicken?
We already solved it.
The floor is covered in wood shavings. A pencil drawing of a mountain on a moonlit night.
Mood.
Wait, let's ask them.
Ah, you found it. What do you think, huh? I had to rush the final touches a little bit. It turned out all right, though.
What's it supposed to be?
It's Flora, of course, surrounded by all her favorite people.
How come their daughter's not there? Is that not Fiona?
I've been carving for a couple of years
I mean,
now.
not Fiona. No,
I
it
was
is Fiona.
hopeless when I started, but it didn't take me long to master it, as you can see.
Do you paint them yourself too?
I do indeed. Freya kindly taught me the basics. Nowadays, I can make just about anything I can imagine. Of course, this particular model is a self-portrait based on hard fact.
Hard fact, huh? So, you own a sword, Felix?
Of course, I own a great many. But my weapons are stored well away from Tangle Tower. Safety first and all that. That looks like it might belong to Fitz. What's this?
It's my case file. It's how I know what I'm supposed to be doing.
You mean to say you're bound by the limits of what's written in this little document? Sounds dreadful.
I find it comforting.
Looks like Freya's paints.
Do you know why the pots are cracked down one side?
No, that's very odd. They're normally in excellent condition.
You seem pretty sure about that.
It's unlike her to leave paint on the brush.
I think we'll give her a pass, given the circumstances.
Ah, yes, so we shall.
Alright. Very suspicious. Or weird. Okay, across the room. It is point clicking! Fitz's room! Okay, so it's Fitz fellow.
An empty glass and an empty plate.
Looking at it is making me want to cry.
Why?
I don't know.
It's a little handmade card. Someone's drawn a heart on the front. Inside it says, to Fitz, from PP.
poor plant.
Looks pretty healthy to me.
Healthy, but sad. I think it would rather be outside. Hello.
Not hidden very well, is it?
Doesn't need to be. It's locked. It's a combination
So,
lock. Sort of.
very fun point and clicking. Detective point and clicking. Rearrange pieces of paper to find the combination for the box's power. Again? Well, isn't that fun? That's so fun. It's kind of scary. How do you know? I already did that one. There's one of these. And one of those.
That's done it.
Neat. Anything in there?
Yeah, it's wrapped in a cloth. Hold on. Huh. That's kind of ominous.
This must be Poppy! A metal gardening trowel with a decorative pattern. It has a decorative pattern engraved onto it.
Doesn't look soft. Huh. Neither of these lights have an actual light bulb.
They're just decorative.
Oh, so decorative.
Why?
Oh, wow.
What?
It's a big empty space. It's locked, but it leads outside.
I thought we were halfway up a tower.
We are.
What's that thing by the handle?
Why the lid open? Then move tiles into the correct slots. Oh.
Nothing.
The tiles have all got that same sun symbol on them.
Those moon symbols in the slots. Are they connected?
Maybe they're connected, but also not connected.
What's that? Oh, woo! How would anyone solve this?
Maybe the
Where is it?
somewhere else.
Yeah,
Let's
we don't
come
have the
back once
information.
we know what to do.
Unless did I already find something? Uh-huh. Fits, why are you like this? Oh, I forgot to ask. A Hawkeye. About the
This
Smollett.
belongs to you, Hawkshaw?
Hawkshaw.
And, what is it?
It's my handheld microscope for up-close investigation work.
What do you magnify with it?
Trace particles, dust, oils, clothing fibers.
Have you used it here at Tangle Tower?
I have. I used it to examine the greenhouse only 2 days ago.
What were you looking for?
That is between myself and my client.
But if it said they definitely did not enter.
The people here are surprisingly materialistic, considering how sheltered they are.
Materialistic?
Growing this fruit simply because it produces a gemstone-like material. For what possible purpose, other than financial gain?
You're speculating.
What would you do, Grimoire, if you could grow valuable stones straight from the earth? This is a potential murder weapon, is it not?
I don't know. I don't think the murderer would leave the murder weapon just lying around.
I think you'd be surprised as to what people leave lying around.
When did Freya draw the picture of you, Hawkshaw?
I didn't model for her, if that's what you're asking. She must have done it without my permission.
Could just be from memory. It's not quite as detailed as the others anyway.
I don't know if the little sketches leave out Hawkshaw's scratch or not. Scar? Alright, let's look at the pointers. Really, Poppy?
Are you a ghost?
Sally! That's rude! Unless she is a ghost.
It may come as a disappointment, but I am alive.
Ah,
That makes you a suspect, I'm afraid.
I know.
what's your name?
My name is Poppy. I'm a pointer. And a pianist.
We'll need to ask you a few questions about Freya.
I know.
Hey, you're pretty good.
All in the wrist. And 13 years of dedicated practice. I'm just me. There's nothing to know.
How are you related to the other pointers?
My father is Percival Pointer. The professor spends most of his time hidden away in his tower. Barely speaks to anyone these days. Especially not the fellows.
Do you get on with the fellows?
2 of them. Fifi and Freya are my closest friends. We all turned 19 last year.
Do people ever leave Tangle Tower? I don't mean to be rude. It's just, if you're 19...
You don't have to answer that, Poppy.
It's a fair question. I'd like to move away. Definitely. Fifi, Freya, and I would often talk about it, argue about it. Freya wanted to leave, but Fifi... things are more complicated for her.
What about now?
After what happened, I really don't want to stay here much longer. 3.5 hours of piano practice, soon as I wake up. Same as always.
3.5. Does that not hurt your hands?
Sure.
And you do this in the music room?
No, I prefer to practice in my room. When I make mistakes, I like to make them in private.
What did you do after that?
I was supposed to meet Fifi in the library, but I totally forgot. When I finally got down there, she'd already gone. I checked her bedroom, but it was locked.
Was Fifi not in there?
No idea. She keeps her door locked either way. So I went back upstairs and out into the moonlight garden.
The what?
The little garden on the roof outside my room.
Was it just you up there?
No. Fitz came outside after a while. His room's on the other side. He's been teaching me about flowers.
So, did you talk to him?
Not really.
You ignored each other.
I didn't say that. Fitz and I were up in the moonlight garden most of the afternoon. Then we heard this sound. Lasted about 3 seconds. I've been trying to decide how to describe it, but I'm struggling. It was like something drilling into a piece of metal, but different. Worse. I was pretty sure it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there to check. Her door was locked. Nobody was answering. I knew Freya and Flora were both supposed to be in there, so I made Fitz kick down the door. I went inside. Freya was lying on the floor.
Flora was in the room too?
Yeah. I think she realized what had happened at the same moment I did. I didn't know what to do, so I ran downstairs to get Fifi. Her door was still locked, but I knocked and shouted at her. Eventually, she let me in. The lights were off, but I could see she'd already been crying. I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry. First time I've ever seen her angry. I dragged her out into the hall. My father was there too, for some reason. The three of us went back up to Flora's tower. Then Felix arrived. He had Penny with him. Fifi had this idea. She wanted to do some kind of scientific test. She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes. After she was done, she went back upstairs and I went back to my room.
That's it?
That's it.
Crazy. Oh my gosh, what if it was Fifi? Freya? So you don't have to leave the tower?
Needless noise from tongues expel, unless within the mouth they dwell. The spoken word, unfit for dealing with the shifting form of feeling. Stand unblinking in the face of taciturn and soundless space. With surging tide, the waves are thrown, an entity of all its own. But on its surface you may see, reflected in the waters be, the orchestrator, pale and still, pulling strings, enacting will.
Oh no!
Foregone drifter, holding fast, days as shadow seeker past. Is it bravery or surrender, accepting that your world will render nothing darker than the gloom some four walls make round a room?
We got Poppy.
Hard of head, but free of mind, unimprisoned, unconfined. With starry eyes, she sees beyond, behind our walls, beneath our pond. A soul untied, it's hers, it's free. Was then, is now, will ever be. Between the lips a silver spoon, a story written all too soon. The chosen dwelling of her heart, unjustly chosen to depart. Lost her liberation lays in the center of a maze.
I wonder if they found Freya's body or not, or if it's missing.
Softly does the flower grow, all in time, and time is slow. Rest a seed within the earth, but do not rush its gentle birth. Hour by hour, day by day, tune your heart to nature's way. That's me. I'm on a list of murder suspects. Always thought that would be kinda cool, but it's just tedious.
Falls a little short, doesn't it?
Alright. Okay, all your tapes.
This is mine.
Really?
No, well, yes, it was. I gave it to Freya about a year ago.
What was on it?
Nothing. It was blank. Freya said she wanted to record something.
Any idea how it ended up underwater?
Maybe someone wanted to destroy it, but got really lazy.
My
Does
first
this
tape.
belong to you, Poppy?
Now that's not really my style, is it?
But who else would own a tape like this?
Literally anybody?
Oh, were they trying to frame Poppy?
It was my mother's originally.
So, why is it up in Flora's room?
She just gets the most use out of it. Freya would borrow it too sometimes.
So there are two families living in Tangle Tower?
Mm-hmm. 3 pointers and 5 fellows. 4 fellows.
What's the connection between them?
There isn't one. Not really. It was all built by the Remington family. Flora's a Remington, originally. So was Primrose, my mother. She married into the Pointers, and Flora married into the Fellows.
So, the Fellows and the Pointers own the house now?
Flora owns the house. Depending on who you ask. That means her husband Felix owns it too.
What about your father?
His claim over the house kind of fell apart after my mother left.
Where's your mother now?
No idea.
Alright.
Don't you
Open
think
letter?
that's weird? That the letter isn't addressed to anyone? Or signed by anyone?
Someone's being deliberately secretive.
Or they're trying to manipulate you?
Oh! What if they're manipulating me about the bird book too?
What do you make of the statue?
I know that's the only harp in the whole of Tangle Tower. I've never actually seen a real one.
Maybe it's from before your time.
Oh, definitely. You see how old this statue is?
What about the symbols? One of them looks like piano keys.
Yeah, weird.
Weird.
When I first saw it, I thought it looked like Flora was holding a knife, with blood on the tip.
You don't think that anymore?
No, it was a stupid thing to say. The room was dark. I was in shock. I'm just an idiot.
But it was blood on the tip. If you hadn't said anything, maybe Fifi wouldn't have checked.
Exactly. It's stupid.
But we would have missed out on an important clue.
Is it a clue? Really? Tell me how it's a clue. Tell me how it helps. Nothing about the knife makes any sense. It's just freaking everyone out. Wish I'd never said anything. Freya would always load up the palette with all the exact colors she was gonna need. I think it helped her zone out and focus on the actual painting itself. Like getting all your sheet music lined up before playing a long piece.
Right. So the blob of black paint in the middle, that was for painting Flora?
Flora's dress, yeah. She wears even more black than I do. Why is the glass cracked down one side?
Natural wear and tear, maybe?
No way. Freya took good care of her stuff.
Yeah, why is it all cracked on one side? Was it like sound?
What was inside?
Nothing.
Huh. Did you find that in Fifi's room?
No? Should we have?
No, it's just... It looks like something she'd use, don't you think? Oh, you've been to the greenhouse? What did you think?
Impressive, I guess. But kind of unsettling, with Fitz lurking in the shadows the whole time.
Yeah, he does that. Is that Fifi's diary? I'm sure I've seen it in her room before.
That's where we found it.
Have you ever read it? Do you know what's written in there?
Nope. I'm sure she wouldn't appreciate me invading her privacy.
I thought you and Fifi were close friends.
Yeah, we are. It's just, Fifi's gotten kinda impatient with me recently.
Do you know why?
I'm not sure.
I'm sure she'd tell you if you asked.
Oh, she would. She'd give it to me straight. Probably why I've been avoiding it.
Also, just being friends, I don't think you would read each other's diaries.
That belongs to Flora, I think. I think everybody sees something different.
Did Freya ever tell you what she saw in it?
Our diaries not allowed to be private anymore, right? That kind seemed pretty accusatory for her not reading it. Yeah. It's like, hey, I found this diary in your friend's room. Do you want to read it? Absolutely not.
Not exactly. She said something about it being from a recurring nightmare.
Sorry, but if it was from a nightmare, why would you paint it and leave it in front of your bed?
Maybe she wanted to take control of it. Giving something a physical form can make it easier to deal with. Well, sometimes.
It's detective. Like, why do artists paint weird things and put it in front of them?
This is a photo of Fifi and Freya, right?
Yeah,
How come you're not in it? You're friends with them too, aren't you?
I'm not really one for photographs.
Fifi looks like she really admires Freya.
Fifi's loyalty to Freya is unshakable. Hey, that's me. Not a bad likeness.
It looks like you're standing in a rose bush.
Is there something wrong with that? Is that a gardening trowel?
Yeah, I think it belongs to Fitz.
Really? Huh. Never seen him use it.
Oh, weird. So this is...
Is that supposed to be Flora?
Possibly?
Oh. How nice.
That's weird. I don't know who the little blonde girl is in the painted models.
All right. Poppy's bedroom is unlocked.
I wonder what's in there.
Where we go now? Wow, that looks like a puzzle.
It's a metronome for keeping time.
It's ticking. Is it a bomb?
It's supposed to be ticking. Not sure what those symbols are, though.
These buttons rotate all four metronome dials up to the top. Oh! Oh no! This was a metronome battle! I hope that my metronome lands on Shirko. A Shirko it hits! Shirko, it's 100% accuracy! Oh my god. Okay, it's driving me nuts. Why am I so good at lighting them up? In the wrong place. Why? Ah.
There we go.
Perfect. What happened?
A little hatch unlocked in the back.
Anything in there?
Mm-hmm. It's a photograph. Part of a photograph.
Finish. Oh. The real photo shows a young girl with blonde hair and pink clothes. The girl in the photo is using a bright pink cassette player with matching headphones. The rest of the photo shows Phoebe and Freya was hidden in Freya's room. I guess Poppy did have a pink cassette tape.
I don't know what that is.
Weird, considering we found it hidden in your room.
Well, my room is full of junk. There's probably a bunch of stuff hidden in there. I don't mean like... Please stop talking to me.
Does this belong to you, Poppy?
Now that's not really my style, is it?
But who else would own a tape like this?
Literally anybody.
Weird.
There's something I noticed about Freya's knife wound.
Hit me.
From what we could tell, the blade went in at an exact right angle, perpendicular to Freya's body. And there's only one small pool of blood. Nothing on Freya's hands, or anywhere else. The whole thing is just a little too... peaceful.
Interesting. No suspicion.
I need to confirm something with you, Poppy.
Confirm away.
What can you tell us about this cassette tape? Is it yours?
It belongs to Freya. She liked to have music playing while she was painting, you know.
And do you know what kind of music is on this tape?
No idea. Acid jazz?
It's piano music. Sounds an awful lot like your music, to be honest.
Sure it doesn't belong to you?
Why are we even talking about this? Cassette tapes have been redundant for a good few years now.
The tape was found at the crime scene. It was in the gramophone.
It's not mine. I'd never own anything like that.
Why not?
Not my color.
Used to like these colors.
You used to like these colors.
Ridiculous.
We need a clue to compare with the cassette tape. Something that proves Poppy used to like these colors.
This one.
Let's take a closer look at this.
The pink cassette tape. Oh, whoa! The pink cassette tape on the crime scene matches the pink cassette player? Used by... no, found at the crime scene. Used by Poppy in this old photo.
The pink cassette tape found at the crime scene matches the pink cassette player used by Poppy in this old photo.
That is not me.
Yeah, it is. I'll prove it. You look a little different, but Fifi and Freya are pretty recognizable. It's clearly a photo of you with your two best friends. Why'd you tear it up? And then hide it?
I think the answer is pretty straightforward.
Whoa! That's a lot. Poppy doesn't want to look like that anymore.
Poppy doesn't want to look like that anymore.
That's it. Makes this whole thing seem kind of irrelevant.
Maybe. It depends on the reason.
The reason she doesn't want to look like that anymore?
The passage of time is a powerful thing.
Hold on. This means that pink cassette tape does belong to you, Poppy.
It used to. I recorded some piano music onto it and gave it to Freya as a gift. Years ago.
Freya could have easily been listening to this tape at the exact moment she was killed. There's gotta be a connection between the tape, the gramophone, and the murder.
There's one other thing I want to know. How did it get that crack down the middle?
I have no idea.
Why do they keep denying? That was weird.
Oh, whatever it is, it's playing a little trumpet.
Well, it is the music room. He's got to practice.
What's with all the broken glass?
Or a statue, a shiny statue of a strange creature holding a large horn. There's a noticeable crack running along the length of the statue's horn. Again? Inside the horn and on the ground below are various shards of cracked glass. One of these days, this Zoom is going to solve something.
Sheet music. It's handwritten.
That's a lot of notes. Looks pretty difficult.
Probably while they're on the floor. One old wooden bookcase.
Yep.
25.
Mhm.
4.
Yeah.
Am I the only one seeing the problem? Who plays the violin, I wonder?
It's pretty dusty, so I'm guessing nobody.
It's one of those big pianos with the open lids.
Don't touch it.
Why not?
Might be haunted.
Interesting. Okay, let's finish exploring Poppy's room.
various handmade posters.
What do you think those symbols mean?
Hopefully, nothing. A single red rose. How very traditional.
Yeah, weird.
Sheet music. Presumably for piano.
It's only a few notes. I'd barely even call that music.
Yeah, it's been framed though. Must be important for some reason.
Sheet music. The sheet music has been framed and is decorated with delicate old-fashioned illustrations. Alright.
That is the bed of a vampire.
I thought vampires slept in coffins.
This is a vampire who needs firm support for their lower back.
More handwritten sheet music.
Ah, yes, a giant symbol drawn in chalk on the floor. Oh, it's a good omen.
It's an eye. More handwritten sheet music.
Oh, thank goodness, there are 7 lit candles. Wouldn't want it to be dark in here. A big glass door leads out into a garden. Somehow.
There's a little mechanism by the handle.
Alright, Fitz and Poppy have a secret. Alright, whatever.
Nothing.
All 4 tiles have a moon.
Those other symbols look like
I think it is. I guess we'll come back later.
Maybe these have to be in the same slot?
Anything in the drawers?
Nothing you need to know about.
Anything in the wardrobe?
Dresses mostly. I never realized there were so many shades of black. How do you even get drapes on the ceiling like that?
That's the real mystery. There's a name for this kind of piano. You know.
Upright piano. Right there. Just in case.
It's locked.
I thought,
we
what's
are.
that thing by the handle?
Let me just cover all the moons.
Nothing.
The tile,
Those-
maybe they're connected. Let's come back once we...
Not a problem, let's go here. A new person! Okay, let me solve everything first, because they might take us out.
Check out that butterfly.
Looks evil.
Wow, judgmental. They're bird cages, but the birds are coming and going freely.
Is that a metaphor?
Oh, it totally is.
My little writing desk. It's kind of cute.
There's nothing written in the book, although someone's torn a page out of the middle.
Mhm.
A rather magnificent bush. Somewhat cruelly confined to a stone pot.
There's a letter P carved into the side.
That's so evil.
I don't like mirrors. They steal your soul.
True.
How do you get your hair so symmetrical without using a mirror?
I do it by weight. I can feel if one side is heavier than the other.
An especially fancy cage.
And it's home to 3 especially fancy birds.
Birds in cage, 3 brightly colored birds. Alright.
And especially.
And it's home to 3 especially fancy birds.
Oh, just beautiful. What is it?
Huh?
Sort of a delicate jade, but with a little seafoam green, is that right?
Sorry?
Your hair, dear! Which shade do you use? It's lovely! And that shape, you're really pushing the envelope.
Oh, thanks. I do what I can to offset Grimoire's beige on brown ensemble.
Detectives don't need to be brightly colored. We prefer to blend into the background.
Oh, you're the detective? Delightful. Penny Pointer, pleasure.
Is that short for Penelope?
Officially, yes, but I never can be bothered with all 4 syllables of it. Penelope sounds a little ostentatious coming out of the mouth, don't you think?
Sure. Yeah.
Twenty-something, Aquarius, love to travel, and nearly all of my friends are birds.
Travel? Where to?
Anywhere at all, as long as it has species worth studying. Ornithology, they call it. I call it the only thing I've ever been good at.
And have you studied the birds here at Tangle Tower?
But of course! Where else do you think I developed my love of the field? No matter where I go, I always find myself coming home to Tangle Tower.
Because of the birds.
Oh, no, because of him! Silly to admit, but I suppose I can't bear for us to be apart.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, don't you know? My fiancé, dear Fitz. He's not really the traveling type, you see.
Fitz fellow.
The very one.
You're engaged to a member of the Fellow family? That's interesting.
I'm not especially interested in whatever tedious feuding goes on between our 2 families. Fitz and I find it much easier to stay out of it altogether.
I thought Fitz was with Poppy. But no, Fitz is with Penny?
I awoke early and headed down into the greenhouse to see Fitz. He's always there, crack of dawn, every morning like clockwork.
How come?
It's where he's happiest. That and he has a great deal of work to do every day, watering, pruning, mulching, whatever that is.
Do you help him with the work in the greenhouse?
Oh, no. I wouldn't dream of it. I'd probably break something.
So, you stayed with Fitz the whole day?
No. In the early afternoon, he went back inside. Rather suddenly, as it happens.
Did he say why?
He didn't. Probably just a touch of heat stroke, the poor dear. He's more delicate than you'd think.
What did you do after that?
Let's see. I returned to the aviary to feed my birds.
And how many birds are you responsible for?
Officially 4, but in truth it's more like 400.
Can they not feed themselves?
Of course, and they often do. But I think they just like the company. As do I.
Alright.
Sometime in the evening, I left the aviary and headed back towards my room. But in the hall, I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the stairs. He was muttering something. Seemed a bit upset, the poor dear. I followed him down, but the grand hall was empty by the time I got there. Empty aside from Detective Hawkshaw, who was loitering over by the library. I don't know what it was, but she looked a little lost. I inquired about the professor, and she told me he'd gone up the Fellow Tower. I ran up the stairs, hoping to catch up with him, but Felix appeared and blocked my path. For some reason, he was coming out of Fitz's bedroom. He looked rather lost, too. I told him I was looking for Uncle. He suggested we look up in Flora's tower room. We could see from the hallway. The door was off its hinges. I knew then something was terribly wrong. A moment later, we were gazing down on the body of poor Freya. Uncle Pointer was there. Fitz, too, standing over in the corner with Fifi and Poppy.
What about Flora?
Of course, silent as ever. Uncle suggested we should leave. Give the others some space, you know. So he and I both returned to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
So weird. I think everyone has different story of who got there first. I don't remember who it was, but either Fifi or Fifi's father said that Penny and the professor got there.
a fellow bird enthusiast. She's quite the expert, truth be told. Studied them professionally at one point. I think her father taught her.
Are you friends with Flora?
A little bit.
A little bit friends.
She's one for the peace and quiet. I dare say I'm a little too loud for her.
I can see that.
I do admire her, though, really. Always felt like she could have done better than settle for Felix.
Ouch.
I said it. I must say, I really don't care for the den of self-delusion that he's retreated into. People are better off when they just let themselves be themselves. Between you and me, I think Felix is secretly rather miserable. She mostly ignores me, if I'm honest.
How come?
Well, we're not quite on the same intellectual level.
Oh. you don't need to.
No, it's quite all right. I'm comfortable with it. She's a most unsavory little... She was incredibly rude about my appearance.
Which part? The giant bird arms, or...
If I were her, I'd go easy on the judgment of others. I mean, look at her. She looks like the ghost of a scarecrow. I just wish Uncle Pointer would tell her to behave herself.
Professor Pointer? Why him?
Oh, it was Uncle that called her in. She's his responsibility.
Ah.
Did you not know that? She'd sit in the aviary, first thing in the morning, and paint the birds. Sometimes she'd ask me their names.
Freya was interested in studying bird species too?
No, just wanted to know their names. Isabelle, Clementine, Myrtle, Lysandre, Genevieve.
Got it, thanks.
For my 21st birthday, she gave me a framed painting. All the birds from a single spring, with their names written underneath. I can't begin to tell you how much I've treasured it.
Sounds like you two were close.
I feel like I always struggled to articulate my admiration for her, but she had a way of understanding unspoken things.
Alright.
Isn't he strapping?
He is... vague.
And so brooding.
Kinda sulky, yeah.
I can never tell what's going on in that beautiful head of his.
It just sounds like you don't know him very well.
I don't remember asking for your input.
Were they engaged?
Oh, she's beautiful! Who is she? Wait, is that me?
Oh my god, Penny.
Oh, did you talk to Poppy already?
Yeah, a little bit.
And did you make any notes of what she told you?
Yeah, I did.
Lovely. Burn them. It'll all be lies.
Why would Poppy lie to us?
Because that's what she does. She's a snake. Looks like one, too.
Don't you think you're being a little unfair, Penny?
She started it.
Oh my god, look at all this evidence.
You know, it's probably quite impressive. To a visitor, fresh eyes and all that.
Not to you?
Try living in it for 20 years. The sheen wears off. If it wasn't for my fits, I'd have little reason to stay.
What about inheritance? You're the next oldest pointer after your uncle, aren't you?
Well, thank you very much for phrasing it like that. But no, any money left in the Pointer family will pass down directly to Poppy.
Is that fair?
I couldn't care less, to be perfectly honest. Finally! I get to see a detective's case file.
That's a very specific thing to be excited about.
Well, only last week I asked that miserable Hawkshaw woman if I could see her case notes.
I'm guessing she said no.
Would have been much more polite if she had just said no. Instead, she was quite rude to me. Accused me of being, what was it? A shallow sensationalist.
Wait, Hawkshaw hired... No, wait. The professor hired Hawkshaw to see if they can claim all the inheritance themselves or something.
Hello. Who penned this juicy little number?
We don't know. It's not signed.
An anonymous letter? Classic clue.
I'm sure I've read about this creature somewhere. Don't remember anything about him playing the harp, though. I doubt Freya intended it, but the overall effect is a little unsettling. Don't you think? It's Flora that's the problem. She's an inescapably haunting presence, bless her. Freya doesn't take very good care of her pains, does she? But then she was always rather bohemian, had her own priorities.
It's different than everyone else said that. Freya takes very good care of their paints.
Gaudy old thing, isn't it? Flora seems very fond of it. I've never understood why. But then I could say the same thing about her husband.
Heyo!
Poppy's gramophone. She's had it for a long time. As a young child, she'd call it her mama phone, on account of it belonging to her mother. That's cute. Oh yes, adorable. Ooh, delightful. More of a gemstone than a fruit, isn't it?
Inedible, too, I think.
Yes. At one point, I thought Fitz might be growing them to sell them. But honestly, I think he just likes the way they look. Ooh, a secret diary.
Yeah.
That's our guess, too. Excellent. Somebody
Great
taking
book.
an interest in extinct animals. Extinct? Oh, yes. The book is very old. Most of the birds in it are long gone.
Well, what about this bird, though? The ink dip.
This one? Well, it was thought to be extinct for a long time. Then one was found here at Tangle Tower.
So it's not extinct.
You misunderstand. It was the last one. The very last.
Oh.
I know a lot of people rather like this painting, but it's a little much for me. I find it overbearing. And for some reason, it makes me feel bad for Freya. I think she was more troubled than we knew. Very nice.
You've seen these before?
Yes.
All of them. Even this one of...
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Fitz was romancing Poppy. Must be upsetting.
If I'm not mistaken, that little red and white one is supposed to be a bird of some kind.
Maybe it was the feather of that bird. We're just being misled.
Oh, did Fitz show you that?
Not exactly.
We found it hidden under his bed.
Ah, right.
Say your initials?
Haven't seen this one in a while. He lives in the music room, doesn't he?
Currently.
I must say the girls are awfully well behaved today. I think they know we're in the presence of company.
They belong to you? Why do you keep them in a cage?
They need a special diet, particular treatment. I let them out to fly occasionally, of course. But they're all one of a kind. I couldn't let anything happen to them.
Do they have names?
Of course. Let me introduce you to Tabitha, Tamara, and Tatiana.
I've already forgotten all three of those names.
Which one is which?
Oh, that's simple. Tatiana is the oldest, Tabitha is the most patient, and Tamara has the best sense of rhythm.
Glad we cleared that up.
What about the one on your head?
On my head? He's just my hat. He doesn't have a name. Who would name their hat?
Who would name their hat? You're right.
We can get into Penny's room now.
I thought it was bird.
Now, like, right now?
Like right now. Just call the professor after. Ooh, Penny's room. Let's see. Maybe after Penny's room, we might call it up here for today. I think it's quite a long game. We're really halfway through, possibly. So let's do a quick investigation of Penny's room.
That's sunflower.
There's something weird about it. It just feels out of place.
Red flower, brightly colored flower with an unusual shape. It looks very healthy. Oh, it does. And well looked after. The soil in the pot looks fresh and moist. It's also an unusual blue color. Yeah.
It's a birdhouse.
Are those real birds? Nope.
It was a puzzle.
They're wooden.
They're using up all the perches. What if a real bird wanted to use it?
Swap the positions of the 7 birds. Wow.
Nope.
There must be some logic to how the birds are arranged, something to do with those white lines.
Alright, green bird plus white bird equals light green bird, and open eye plus closed eye equals half open eye. Color theory! Alright, then yellow bird and green bird. Okay, equals middle green bird. I think I solved it.
I got it.
I'm impressed.
Ah! You can't stump the artist with color theory! Shush, boy!
Did the door open? What's in there?
Now I'll get her. Oh no! She's so pretty. That was like the best, easiest puzzle. A red piece of paper crumbled into a ball. Red flower petals were found inside. Oh, but the rose! A message is then really scrawled onto the paper. Now I'll get her. Oh my goodness. We gotta confront Penny. Is it Penny? Penny about that?
A little bedtime reading?
Let's see. Romance novels, detective novels, and
What?
this one appears to be both.
Nice.
Oh, romance detective
A
novels.
little tea set. Looks recently used.
One of the cups has tea in it.
What's in the other one?
Birdseed.
Alright, I'm gonna call it here for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll be back with more Tangle Tower summertime. Hope you have a good day. Goodbye!